beauties. So today's video is my wish list video, and the reason for doing this video is I've had, over the last few weeks, I've had messages asking what is on my wish list. So what I decided was I was going to do this video and tell people what was on my wish list. Now the reason for my wish list is when I see a product, you will notice if I think a product is really nice, then I think, oh, that has to go on my wish list. I then go away and I have a look, and I look at reviews if there is any reviews, and then I'll look at the pricing, and if I think, I'd love it, but I need to prioritise, stop being silly, it'll go on my wish list. And I was pleasantly surprised when I actually sat down with my wish list and realised there's not as many products as I thought there was on it. Some of them are expensive and some of them are not expensive, but there is reasons behind every one of them being on my wish list. So, let's kick off. So, what I've done is I've got my little notepad and I've wrote everything down with prices and the names of things that I'd like. Because trying to remember everything is, you know what I mean. So, to start with, Tarte. Now, I love Tarte, and Tarte you can get over here in the UK from QVC. But the problem with that is they don't do as many options as in America. So you are limited to what you can buy. Which is okay with some things, but some things I'd really like, and I know I'm never going to get it, so it'll go on the wish list. The first product is Amazon Clay Airbrush Foundation. This is £25. Now, I believe it's come out on QVC now in the UK, which is great. The problem I've got is, because you can't get samples and things like that, it is really hard to know what colour you actually are. So for me, £25 is not a bad price if it's a good foundation. I do use a foundation that's £30 that I absolutely love. So it's not that, it is the colour. So I've looked at it a few times and I'm Fair Light Honey or I'm Fair Light Medium. And that is where I just, do I spend £25 and then have to go through the rigmarole of sending it back and everything else and waiting for my money so that I can repurchase again, but a different colour, or do I leave it? It's gone on my wish list because I'd really like it. At the moment, it's just going to stay on the wish list, but we'll see. So then the next product from Tarte is the Tartelette in Bloom Clay Palette. Now, I have hummed and hawed about this palette because I absolutely love it. They are neutral colours and they are day to night wear colours. They just looking at them makes me all, oh, they just look so beautiful together. And I believe, yep, £33. Now again, I can get this from QVC, so that's not a problem. But this is where my problem is. I have got a lot of eyeshadows. So do I spend £33 on eyeshadows for more eyeshadows that I do own a few neutrals on anyway, or do I wait? So it went on my wish list. So the next one is Too Faced. So Too Faced, you can get the odd product from in the UK, but everything pretty much is the US. So for me, again, it is one of those things of paying. I know it's going to be a little less because of the exchange rate, but then there's also the custom charges you have to remember as well. So for me, again, I love Too Faced packaging, but I will not spend that kind of money just for a packaging. I love the heart on the blushes. I do love the palettes. They look divine, but what really has stood out for me is the peanut butter and jelly eyeshadow palette. Now that is roughly £27, and it's one of those, for me, yes, the packaging is cute and it's different, but the colours as well are slightly different to what I own. The only reason why it's on my wish list again is eyeshadows. Price wise, it's not too bad, but because I don't own anything from Too Faced, I am a little bit worried about buying it and it not lasting or not suiting, and you know, it's all those, the pros and the cons, so it's on my wish list. Then the second item from Too Faced is the LA matte lipsticks. Now these are £17, not a problem. I have spent that kind of money on lipsticks. As you know, I am a lipstick junkie. Let me check, yes, Troublemaker and Bachelorette are the two colours that I really, really do like. I've seen lots of reviews on them. They seem to be long lasting. They seem to be really nice matte, but without the drying effect. I can only say seem because I don't own them. So I've put them on my wish list because, well, do I need another lipstick? Well, yeah. But do I spend the money on another lipstick at the moment? Shouldn't really. So next on my wish list is Makeup Revolution. So Makeup Revolution, I own quite a lot from this brand. It is very affordable. They do some super stuff. But again, the lipstick junkie in me. They brought out rose gold lipsticks. Now, I jump at the chance of affordable lipsticks that I know are going to work. And I know Makeup Revolution does. If you haven't seen the video, it'll be in my video list of the ones I own. But these ones they've brought out, again, the packaging to me seems like it's towards the Charlotte Tilbury sort of end of looking at the packaging, which is really nice. But again, the colours are slightly different to what their range normally is. So they are £3 each. And I really am going to get at some point this year Best Friend, Diamond Life, Red Carpet and Chauffeur. Now Chauffeur seems to be the popular one. It seems like every time I go on, they are sold out on that one. And that one is your nude, light, creamy, brown, depending on which way you're coming from with your colour. Now for £3 I could go and buy that at the end of the month when I do try and buy something. But again, because I own so many lipsticks, I am trying my hardest to use these up and then go and buy. Which I can never see that happening. I really can't, but I'm trying. So then the next one is True Brit London. True Brit London is an amazing nail polish brand. It's relatively new, but they are fantastic. So for me, I had no choice but to put them down on my wish list. Now they've brought out new nail varnish removers, nail polish remover. Strawberries and cream and elderflower and cucumber. And they are £5.95 each. Now, I spend up to, I believe, £3 for my nail polish remover. But it doesn't have the smells that these are telling me it's got. Strawberries and cream on the nails. Yes, please. So, I really would like to try them. But again, they're on my wish list because for £6 for a nail polish remover that I'm only looking at the moment for the smell, not how it works, needs to go on the wish list because it needs prioritising. Then there's two polishes that I'm really after, and I got to get them this year. And the first one is Brighton Rock. Now it's like a neon pink colour, and I'm oh, every time I go on there, I look at that and I think, oh, yes, please. And then the next one is Stately Home, which is like a brown, but seems to come in almost looking on the website like a copper brown. So they're the two colours that I'm really, really wanting to get this year, and they are £12.50 each. And again, I know they're worth that price because I do own some, and I do like their polishes. So again, it's had to go on my wish list because again, we know I'm also obsessed with nail polishes. So I'm having to prioritise again. Do you see why this list is here now? Now, these ones are a little bit more expensive, and let's start with Chanel. Now, Chanel, there's not a lot that jumps out at me about Chanel. But one thing that does jump out is lipsticks. And the one colour that I'd really like to try is the Rogue Allure Velvet, number 53, La Mysteries? Because it's French, isn't it? £26 for the lipstick. And again, £26 is on the steeper side of me paying for a lipstick. But it's one of those lipsticks that I keep looking at and thinking, yes, yes, yes. Price. Yes. So again, wish list. And then Urban Decay. Urban Decay, love, love, love. Now, you've heard me mention this a few times, the Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. It's £40. Every time I go in Debenhams, I'm almost drooling over the colours because the colours are so nice. But again, it's one of those things. I've got lots of eyeshadows. Do I spend £40 on a palette when I have got to use stuff up? Wish list. And then the other one is, I already own one of the Gwen Stefani lipsticks. The three I'd like to try now is a Girlfriend, Rocksteady and Spiderweb, and they're £16 each. Now, I have already got the Firebird one. I really like it. So I know I'm going to like these ones as well. So again, they're on my wish list because they are lipsticks and I've got to learn to not buy. Body Shop. Fuji Green Tea Body Scrub. This has been talked about a lot. This has been recommended a lot. And also Body Shop people say a lot about it as well when you're in there. Now, green tea is very good for drinking. But green tea is also very good for your skin as well. And I'd like to try it to see what it's like in a scrub. I've got creams that are green tea and they are nice. The smell might not be to everybody's taste, to everyone's liking. But I would like to try it. But £15 for a body scrub, again, prioritising. Now these last two have been put on my list over the last week. Now the first one is Elmer's Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Now this is £55.50p. Now the reason why I'd like to try this is I'd never thought about a cleansing balm before. And one of my really nice friends, Lucy, on Instagram, did a review on her WordPress regarding the cleansing balms. And I was going through looking at them and I thought, wow, yes, I think I'd like to try a cleansing balm. So I've gone through them. There is cheaper alternatives. You know, £55 is a lot of money. But on the other side of it, reviews for that product have come up really well. So I've put it on my wish list, but I think it's going to be on my Christmas present wish list. And then the last one is Leighton Denny. Now, this is the crystal nail file. I did say in my haul video I'd lost my nail file. I absolutely love my nail file. I'd had it a long time. It's a crystal nail file, and it works perfectly with your nails. It's one of those nail files that doesn't rag any chipping on the nails when you're filing down. It does make them smooth. It also helps with growth and things. Now therefore you can see the price is not going to be cheap. So they are between £12.50 and £25. Now, my good friend Janet has offered to send me one as a thank you for doing the videos, which I have politely said no thank you, because it's too much money to send me something just because I'm doing videos that you enjoy. But then I've had another message from her and she has demanded. So it's on my wish list, but I'm going to give in, and I'm going to let Janet, I mean she's so beautiful anyway, I'm going to let her send it to me, and then I will cross it off my wish list. So there we go. Now that was a long video, and I'm not sorry for doing a long video, because I wanted you to see the things that I am wanting to do and why. So I hope you enjoyed that very long video. Remember beauties, always do what makes you happy. Bye.